And today, Kneezel Woodworking Designs brings you a Chisel Holder. One of the great things about this project is that you can utilize all the scraps that are in your shop. Basically just pick out some of your favorites, see which ones are about the right size, and go to work. These Diablo Spade Bits are amazing. And at the time which I bought them, they were around $10, which is more than half off at Home Depot. Right now on Amazon, they are $21.97, which is still a great deal for some high quality spade bits. I'll put a link in the description below. For this project, I chose 5/8 because it was the perfect size for the chisel to rest on its neck, which was great for this holder. I liked the spacing of the chisels on the bench top and lined up their centers. Now I know there are much better ways to utilize a clamp to make a mark, but it was late and all I wanted to do was get this project done before I went to bed. Using my combination square, I marked the centers on the wood, and now all I had to do was drill the holes. With these fine tooth pole saws. The kerf on them is minimal and the finished product almost doesn't require any additional attention. Again, I am aware that I am making my life more difficult by holding it in my hand instead of clamping it, but hey, it's in the times of trial which you discover your true strengths. This is the bottom section of the holder. I wanted to have the blade not resting directly on the wood when not in use, but I also wanted a guard so if I was clumsy, I wouldn't jab my hand into a sharp blade. Okay, here's a function on this DeWalt saw that I have had for years that I just discovered like a week ago. This part right here. It is a depth stop. So you only go down as far as you need to. You do not go past that point. It is crazy. I can't. Ridiculous. Read the manual, folks. Read the manual. Since the guard piece was made up of some extra walnut I had in my shop, because hey, I love myself some walnut, I didn't want to waste it. I made some test cuts to make sure I wasn't going to go too far with the cut, so I just used Another piece of scrap. Oh yeah, on the money. Just to be as unnecessary as I can, I finished it up with a micro pinner. As I was cutting off this excess, you can see it disappear. That's because it came back and hit me in the face. Always wear your eye protection, folks. Something I really wish somebody would have told me whenever I began woodworking was proper nailing technique. Basically, because the profile of these nails is more rectangular than cylindrical, you need to hold them 90 degrees to your project to ensure minimal blowout. Yeah, uh-oh. Yeah, didn't fit. Nothing like flying by the seat of your pants. Time for some adjustments. As I attach this French cleat to the back of this, I have a serious question for you. Why do I have such trouble trusting stairs? Because they're always up to something. This is Ryan Kneezel of Kneezel Woodworking Designs. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you liked it, go ahead and tap that like button and the subscribe one as well. If you have an amazing dad joke, please put it in the comments. I love to read them. I hope that you have a great rest of the day. Thanks again for watching. Relax, be encouraged, and God bless.